If you are reading these words right now, know that this is no mere coincidence. You are the rightful recipient of this sacred message, and your guardian angels have orchestrated this moment to reveal something extraordinary about your destiny. They want to illuminate the magnificent tapestry of your future through these very words, showing you glimpses of the beautiful journey that lies ahead. There is someone walking through this world who carries a secret close to their heart, a secret that involves you in the most profound way imaginable. This person, someone you might never have expected, is on the verge of a life-changing confession. They are about to reveal that they have been deeply, genuinely in love with you ever since that pivotal moment when you showed them their true worth. That moment when you became the light that pierced through their darkness, the voice that whispered hope when they had forgotten how to believe in themselves. Your angels speak to you now with urgent tenderness, asking you to pause and truly consider something fundamental about yourself. Do you understand your value? Do you comprehend what you are truly worth in this vast, interconnected universe? These are not simple questions with easy answers. If you find yourself hesitating, searching for words that feel adequate to express your inherent worth, you are not alone in this uncertainty. Perhaps only the most spiritually awakened individuals among us have begun to glimpse the answer to such profound questions, and even then, their understanding remains beautifully incomplete. The truth that your angels want you to grasp is both humbling and liberating. No one fully comprehends their true worth because we are limited by the singular lens of our own perspective. This limitation is not a flaw, but rather a fundamental aspect of human existence. Your perspective belongs to you alone, shaped by every experience, every triumph, every moment of doubt, every act of courage you have ever lived through. This means you can only see yourself through this one unique window, and while it may be the most intimate and complete view of who you are, it cannot capture how others see the light you bring into their lives. It is extraordinarily challenging to understand the full magnitude of your impact when you possess only one viewpoint, even when that viewpoint happens to be the most comprehensive image of yourself that exists anywhere in the universe. Here lies the beautiful mystery. There is someone who sees you through entirely different eyes, someone who recognizes qualities in you that perhaps even you have forgotten you possess. They are drawing closer to the moment when they will finally find the courage to speak their truth, to admit that they have been carrying this love for you like a sacred flame, carefully protected and tenderly nurtured since you first revealed to them what they were truly worth. Is it not remarkable to consider that multiple versions of yourself exist in the consciousness of every person who knows you? This phenomenon is far more common than we might initially realize. Each individual who has crossed your path carries within their mind and heart a unique portrait of who you are, painted with the colors of their own experiences and perceptions. While you possess the most complete version of yourself based on your lived experience and inner knowledge, there remain aspects of your being that reveal themselves only in the presence of others, like flowers that bloom only under specific conditions. This is precisely why the universe, in its infinite wisdom, works tirelessly to align you with souls who genuinely have your highest good at heart. These are the precious individuals who can perceive you bathed in an entirely different light, who can see your potential when you cannot, who choose to support and cherish you not despite your perceived flaws, but because they recognize the divine spark that makes you uniquely, irreplaceably you. Given these cosmic dynamics, it should come as no surprise that this particular person has developed such deep feelings for you, even if they represent someone you would never have anticipated. This individual whose heart beats with love for you is someone whose life you touched during one of their darkest chapters. They were drowning in a sea of self-doubt, struggling with their own distorted perspective, watching their self-esteem crumble like ancient walls unable to withstand the storms of life. You appeared in their story like an unexpected angel, offering them something they had been desperately seeking without even knowing they needed it, the gift of seeing themselves through eyes of compassion and recognition. You do not struggle with the same perspective issues that plagued them, at least not when it comes to recognizing their inherent value and potential. This clarity allowed you to become their guide, their steady beacon of hope, cutting through the fog of their confusion and despair. Even when they could not summon faith in themselves, your unwavering belief in them became the foundation upon which they began to rebuild their sense of worth. Your confidence in their abilities and character acted as a lighthouse, illuminating a path forward and giving them compelling reasons not just to survive, but to truly thrive. Of course, the full depth of their gratitude and the transformation you facilitated in their life is something they may not immediately share with you. The human heart often requires time to process such profound shifts, and courage does not always arrive on our preferred timeline. It may take considerable time before they finally summon the bravery necessary to confront these overwhelming feelings and make their confession. They stand at the threshold of admitting they have loved you for far longer than you might imagine, but there remains a period of quiet anticipation, the calm that precedes the beautiful storm of honest revelation. During this sacred interim, this space between what is and what is about to be, the universe has prepared something special for you. You will find yourself surrounded by various blessings, each one carefully designed to help you achieve greater balance and inner harmony. These gifts from the cosmos are not random. They are preparation for the significant changes that this person's arrival will bring into your life, changes that stem from the extraordinary affinity and connection that exists between your souls. Even if your heart currently belongs to another, even if your romantic attention is focused elsewhere, the undeniable strength of the bond between you and this person cannot be minimized or ignored. Your guardian angels recognize the complexity of human emotion and the intricate web of relationships that define our earthly experience. They want you to feel completely comfortable with whatever choice you ultimately make, but they also offer you this crucial guidance. Approach this situation with discipline and integrity. The temptation to be greedy, to take advantage of someone's genuine feelings for personal gain or ego gratification, would completely negate all the goodwill and positive karma you have so carefully cultivated in the cosmic realm. Your angels remind you that life naturally consists of both positive and negative events, light and shadow, joy and challenge. This balance is not a flaw in the universal design, but rather an essential aspect of existence that allows for growth, learning, and the development of wisdom. However, while you cannot control whether difficulties will arise, you absolutely have sovereignty over how you respond to these circumstances, how you choose to act, the integrity you maintain. The compassion you show these decisions determine not just your immediate outcomes, but the very trajectory of your spiritual evolution. The level-headed approach, guided by wisdom rather than impulse, consistently proves victorious in the end. though there are certainly specific situations where the full expression of genuine emotion also has its rightful place. It is crucial to approach any potential relationship with both balance and discipline firmly established in your heart and mind. Too many people rush headlong into romantic entanglements without taking the time to understand the challenges they may encounter along the way. The result is often a relationship riddled with unnecessary misunderstandings, conflicts that could have been avoided with proper preparation and insight. While strong bonds can often weather these storms and emerge even stronger, many of these complications could be prevented entirely with sufficient foresight and wisdom. This insight, this deep understanding of what potentially lies ahead, is exactly what your guardian angels are eager to share with you now. When you possess a clear vision of the possible challenges and opportunities that await, you can mentally and emotionally prepare yourself for the future with confidence and grace. You can make decisions from a place of wisdom rather than mere reaction. But do not think for a moment that your guardian angels are sharing this message solely to lecture you about discipline and the importance of insight, valuable as these qualities may be. They also want you to understand something truly remarkable. This period represents quite possibly the luckiest phase of your entire existence up to this point. The coming months will unfold like a treasure chest of opportunities, each one sparkling with the potential to enhance your life in meaningful ways. You will receive not just everything you have been hoping for, but even more than your heart dared to dream possible. The universe, however, gently urges you to cultivate patience as these blessings manifest. It is essential to take a step back from the anticipation and excitement to cultivate genuine gratitude for what you already possess in this moment. This practice of gratitude is not merely a nice sentiment. It is a powerful spiritual practice that actually allows you to receive even greater benefits from the universe's abundant blessings. When you acknowledge and appreciate what you have been given, you open yourself to receive even more. There will undoubtedly be trials and challenges ahead. This is the nature of human existence, but the same can be said for every person walking this earth. The crucial difference in your case is that you have both luck and divine fortune standing firmly on your side. Does the prospect of this person finally confessing their long-held feelings create a flutter of excitement in your heart? Are you genuinely ready to embrace and tackle an entirely new chapter in your life story? Perhaps you find yourself nodding with anticipation and readiness. It is equally possible that you may feel somewhat uncomfortable or uncertain at the idea of entering into a new relationship, especially one that begins with such emotional intensity. Both of these emotional responses are completely natural and acceptable. The universe will lovingly support and guide you regardless of which path you choose to walk. You have complete freedom to do whatever feels right with your newfound fortune and the opportunities that are flowing toward you. However, it would be wise to take stock of your current situation and consider how you might use your blessings to lift up and support the people who matter most to you. Take the time to reach out to your family members and friends, letting them know in clear, heartfelt terms that you care deeply about them, and that you will always be there to offer your support when they need it. This simple but profound gesture goes an incredibly long way towards sharing your blessings with others, creating ripples of positive energy that extend far beyond what you might imagine. The individual who loves you will also benefit tremendously from the overflow of your blessings. They may initially come across as somewhat obsessed or overly intense in their feelings, but you will discover that they naturally find their emotional balance when they are in your presence. You may not fully realize this yet, but you possess this remarkable effect on people. Your energy, your essence, your very being has the power to bring peace and stability to others, often without you even trying. Naturally, this extraordinary luck will manifest itself in numerous other ways throughout your daily life. Have you recently noticed any unusual coincidences that left you scratching your head in wonder? Perhaps you glanced at a license plate and noticed that the numbers aligned in such a perfect way that they seemed to relate directly to an important event in your life. Maybe you witnessed rain falling while the sun continued to shine brilliantly in a completely clear sky, without a single gray cloud visible anywhere on the horizon. Regardless of the specific circumstances surrounding these mysterious occurrences, these coincidences are very rarely random events. They represent the language through which the universe communicates with those who are willing to listen. And it can be remarkably talkative once you learn to interpret its messages. The most important lesson to extract from these seemingly strange coincidences is that you actually benefit when you pay attention to them and acknowledge their significance. The more of these meaningful patterns you recognize and consciously observe, the luckier you will become. While this may seem like an unconventional method of enhancing your good fortune, you are undeniably more blessed and favored than the vast majority of people. It is certainly worth your time and attention to investigate these patterns more deeply and discover what your intuition and inner wisdom have to say about their meaning and significance. As we reach the conclusion of this divine message, I want to offer a heartfelt prayer specifically for you and your journey ahead. Lord, may this person's heart remain open and beautifully receptive to the love that is about to be confessed to them. Grant them the wisdom and clarity necessary to navigate this exciting new chapter in their life with perfect balance and unwavering discipline. Bless them abundantly with the insight needed to understand their true worth and the ability to fully appreciate the countless opportunities and blessings that are flowing toward them like a river of divine grace. Amen. You possess the potential to become far greater than you currently realize. Deep within your heart, you already know of your boundless potential. Take the time right now to allow these words to rejuvenate your spirit, to remind you of the magnificent being you truly are, and to prepare you for all the wonder that awaits you on the path ahead. The universe has spoken through these words. Your angels have delivered their message, and now the choice of how to proceed rests lovingly in your hands.